All right, it is 8 o'clock. Let's get it. Hey, everybody, welcome to Adam Makes Beer. This is the October 2022 live stream. How's everybody doing today? I am cracking a beverage. This is Hotel Tango. This is an Italian Pils, brainchild of the great and powerful Maggie Clark. If I had my way, I wanted to name this Pils that she did. This is the second time she's done it. She was my assistant for about the last year. Really talented brewer. If I would have had if I would have named this beer, I would have called this MGC Pils. Those are her initials. I just like the name of it. I think not Sierra Nevada. I think that Russian River has a Pils that's just like 3 letters, and Pils. I liked the naming. But this beer is called Hotel Tango. The story behind it is the H and T stands for Happy Tears. Maggie is a fantastic brewer and an even better person. She is over at Urban Artifact right now, and she's one of those sweet people that when she fields good news, she can't stop herself from having happy tears. So anyways, that's this beer is from Maggie. I'm glad to be having a pint of it here as we do this live stream. And yeah, listen, I hope everybody had a good month. I don't know, this past month has really felt like a whirlwind in a lot of ways. Busy at home, busy at work, personal stuff. The world keeps turning, man. And hopefully you all had a good last month. And I don't know, we kind of have those ups and downs, but hopefully you're able to keep your chin up and keep cracking through it and keep growing. But anyhow, we are going to get through to kind of the breakdown of what's been going on my end. Cool news for the channel. We have over 1,450 subs on the YouTube channel, which is pretty wild. Very grateful for that. Please, anybody, if you are enjoying the content and stuff like that, please make sure to hit up your homebrew club, your brewing buddies, and even your people that are just really into the craft beer scene. Hit them up with it and see if we can keep getting the word out on the content that we are providing here. So that's cool. I've also been trying to post a little bit more to Instagram. I had some problems a little while back where they banned me because they said that my behavior was indicative of a bot. I was never using a bot Instagram. But anyways, I am posting a little bit more on there, some more reels, trying to give little behind the scenes things and some updates on what we have coming up on the channel. If you've been following along, I just did my first collaboration. I did a collab with Flora Brewing out of LA. It was a really cool sit down and chat that she and I had. It was one of those things where we did have a conversation ahead of time. And so that was good, and it helped to break the ice. When I started the channel and I kind of got my first 500 subs under my belt, I started hitting up a bunch of content creators and stuff, and not a ton of people were super interested in doing a collab with me, which kind of stinks. And then, I mean, most people, some of the most well-planned people I've ever seen. I've had some people that tell me they were scheduled out for a year. I'm like, dag boy, you're really on that schedule game. So anyhow, I didn't get a whole lot of love on that front, but yeah, so Sarah at Flora Brewing was willing to sit down and kind of do just like beer conversation, talk, Q&A thing a little bit. She took some questions from her listeners. She's got some cool stuff going on over on her channel. She does stuff primarily on the homebrew side. There's some cool equipment stuff that you can watch, a lot of different recipes, brew days, stuff like that. Um, Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And she has a lot of other things as well. She has like some longer form stuff that she does. She has a podcast. Smart girl. Good conversationalist. And that kind of goes back to what we were mentioning before. We were sitting down. We had the talk ahead of time. And so we sat down to do the Q&A, and we're recording or whatever. I mean, it was going well, and like we're like really enjoying the conversation, and it was one of those things where you're a little worried that, well, maybe it's going to be weird or awkward or whatever. Conversation was super smooth and fun. She actually just posted the second installment of that. So again, at Flora Brewing on Instagram and Flora Brewing on YouTube. We ended up recording a total of 3 episodes. After like the second question, she was like, if we don't hurry, this is going to be an hour. And then after the third question, she was like, I think we're going to do 2 episodes. This is fun. You know, let's just keep going. We ended up talking for almost 3 hours, talking beer for almost 3 hours. And so we ended up cutting it into 3 episodes. So the second episode on that just dropped. So make sure you're going over there and giving her a sub and checking out her content as well, because she's doing cool stuff. And that's the first one of those I've done. I'm going to be planning some other things. I'm setting up right now kind of a tasting video that I'm going to be doing with at least one of the guys from Stormcloud, maybe a couple of guys from Stormcloud. I have some of their beers. We're going to talk sensory a little bit, like how to taste beer, like a little bit of sensory ins and outs, but then also discussing their beers as well. They're doing some cool Belgian stuff up there. And so yeah, I mean, stuff like that's going on. I am starting to do a little bit more editing myself. And I just am releasing right now the Rauk Beer video, brew day video. That is the, I think we got a gold medal for it in US Open Beer Championship last year in 2021 for Rauk Beer. And so it's a real cool deep dive video on that. I think it's gonna be broken into 4 parts, including a full tasting and detailed recipe breakdown within that playlist as well. So make sure to check that out. And there's other cool stuff coming too. We are going to be releasing a beer called, it's part of a Motto series. Motto is a series of barrel-aged beers that we do. Right now we have a barrel-aged beer that we blended together. It's a combination of an Imperial Stout and a Baltic Porter that we had in these small 15-gallon bourbon barrels from Bissell Brothers is a brewery. It's something, it's a distillery down in Texas, I'll remember at some point. But it's a blend of that, and then we put it on a whole bunch of 11 pounds per barrel of the coconut product from Cholaco, which I absolutely love and you should check out. We've been sampling that out of the fermenter. It's going to be really, really awesome. We're going to be releasing that at the end of the month of October for Cartridge Brewing's anniversary. So we're going to have the sweet wax bottles, all that stuff. You really should, if you're in the area at all, come and check that out. It will be a pretty limited release. We'll probably have no more than 200 bottles of that made. We will have some on draft as well. But we're tasting it today, Josh and I, and man, it's good. It's a good combination. So we have a lot of cool stuff going on as far as all that goes. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.